Hey guys, I'm gonna record this quick video, short video on how to use HailTrace on the computer. My recommendation to you is that you learn the basics. You don't have to become an expert at knowing what every single option in the app does, because if you try to do that, you're gonna end up wasting too much time when you can be out there making money. So I've been training people for a long time, and I can tell you these people who learn the basics, learn what's needed to get out and start working are the ones that actually do something. People who want to like learn everything from A to Z usually take a long time. Sometimes they never take off. You're gonna learn when you need to learn to start working, and then the rest you're gonna learn out in the field when you start bringing in money, putting in projects. That's just the way it works, and that's the way I recommend you do it. So I'm gonna do two different scenarios. Let's say you have a customer, you have an address of a customer that you want to check out because I don't know, maybe he's your friend, your family, somebody recommended that you talk to them, and but you don't know if something happened in their area that's worth looking at. So if you have an address, you come to the search bar, you type the address. Let me type something. This is the one I use for the Spanish one. Okay, Katie, Texas, here, there's, okay. Let's click on it. So you're gonna see this little icon, which means that's where the address is. And then we can start going through the storms, wind, whatever has happened in that area. The statute of limitations of most states is 2 years. So right now we are at the beginning of the year. We're in the first month of 2026. So hypothetically, we could go back to January in 2024, but that wouldn't give us enough time to file a claim. So I'd say go back at the most, at the furthest, probably a year and 10 months. So maybe March or April 2024, since we're already in 2026. That'll give us enough time to go talk to a customer, file a claim, and do whatever we have to do before the 2 year limitation expires. So 73-mile-an-hour wind might not do much, but if you have a house that has not very good shingles, it might still cause a little damage. You could still go out and inspect. Commercial, I don't see anything happening. So recommended, it's 80 miles an hour and above. But 73 miles an hour, if it's a residential house, you still want to go check it out. 60 miles an hour, no. Hail below 1 inch really won't do anything. So right here, it's a 0.75. It won't do anything. Again, July 2024, 73-mile-an-hour wind, residential maybe. But here we go, 95 miles an hour. That will cause some damage. That will lift shingles, break stuff, make stuff go flying in the air. That could cause damage. So you definitely want to check out 95-mile-an-hour wind. And I actually live close to this area, and wind caused a lot of damage very close to this area. So I want to go check it out, whether it's commercial or residential, because 95 miles an hour will do damage, will cause damage. Okay, so that's in May. We already hit January in 2024. That will not do anything. So that's a good one. Now, let's say the second option is you don't know where to start. You're just looking for an area that has been hit and you want to see what happened in the last year and a half, 2 years. So we go, and instead of inputting a whole address, let's say we do a zip code. A zip code, and we'll do 77433. We use this one when we're doing the training here in Katy last week. So that's Cypress, Texas. And since we still have the 95-mile-an-hour wind selected, we didn't unclick it. We see that wind in Cyprus actually, uh, we had that 95-mile-an-hour wind, which is pretty good for causing damage, I guess. But let's say what else. Let's see what else we have. We have 0.75 hail, no good, no good. 73 mile. Oh, but here May 2019. That's way back. Mm, Okay, December 24, 2024. So about a year and a month ago, we had hail at 1.25 inches. That will cause damage. So we click it and we see the area where that hit. So right here we have wind plus hail. Uh, we definitely want to go check it out. Now, if you want to play with the opacity of the storms, you just click on this little menu on the side up here on the right hand side at the top, and I mean, as opaque as you want to do it. Obviously, you don't want to do it too opaque where you don't see what's underneath, but we know that this is a pretty big area that got hit. So if you wanted to go either call people, maybe get the numbers of people who live or have businesses in that area, or you want to go out physically and start approaching businesses by telling them, hey, you know what? And you can show them, like, there was a big storm that caused damage with hail, a year ago. So we're just out here doing free inspections, and we'll get into the whole pitch in a different video. But again, right now I just want you to learn the basics on how to use this app. Don't overthink it. Don't overcomplicate it. Just do the basics. So we know that area got hit pretty good with a good size hail 1.25 and wind also 95-mile-an-hour wind. We can work in that area all day long. It'll take you years to go through all of them. I mean, you can make pretty good money and never have to leave that place for a while. That's the second way you do it. So you know that happened right there. You can go in person and do it. Now there's another way. Right here, you see this. If you see this little square, you can click on it and you can mark an area of interest. I'm gonna put a rectangle right in the middle of where that happened. And you click it, and what this app will do for you is that it will create a list of either businesses or homes with phone numbers, names, everything of properties that were in the path of that storm that were affected. So you can click commercial, you can click residential, or you can click both. And with your via email that's registered on the app, you're gonna get an Excel sheet with all these addresses and numbers. So I'm not gonna request it again because I just did it a while ago on the Spanish version. I'll show you how that list looks, and then you have two options. You can again either go uh, look at the name of the business, go and tell them, you know what, I'm in the area, I'm doing free inspections. We'll go through that sales pitch later on. Or you can start calling. Remember, one of the guys that made a bunch of money last year, all that he does is make phone calls, set appointments, and he just gets somebody else to go out and do the actual inspection. There's a lot of ways to make money with VI. You can do many things. So that's the easiest way to use the app. Don't overcomplicate it. You don't have to be an expert at every single thing that it does. In a different video, I'll show other things that you can do with it. But I think this is good enough. This will put money in your pocket if you use it the right way. And then I'll create another video for Spodio, how to do contracts, how to do everything. Now this is on the computer. I'll do another video with the phone version because you can also use it. And again, learn the basics, go out there and make money.